Faith-based story. Title: The Journey Back, Seeking God's Direction. In the heart of the city, where the pursuit of wealth and material success often eclipse the spiritual journey, the story of Antoinette was about to unfold. She had grown up in a loving family that valued God's guidance, but as she ventured into college, she lost her way. Her journey would serve as a powerful lesson in the wisdom of Proverbs 16:3, commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plans. Antoinette was a strikingly beautiful young woman with an enchanting smile that drew people in like a moth to a flame. Her life took a drastic turn when she entered college, eager to experience the thrills of newfound freedom and independence. She yearned to be part of the glamorous circle of big girls who seemed to have it all. In her pursuit of belonging, Antoinette stumbled upon a lifestyle she never imagined: sugar daddies. They showered her with lavish gifts, money, and access to the world of opulence. Her material desires began to overshadow the values she had grown up with. She was seduced by the allure of wealth, and as she graduated, her infatuation with material benefits only grew stronger. When it was time for Antoinette to consider marriage, her priorities had shifted drastically. The young men of her age who were earnestly starting their lives and careers seemed unappealing to her. She resented their struggles, dismissing them as inconsequential. Her heart yearned for older, wealthy suitors who had already amassed fortunes, often without regard for how those riches had been acquired. Materialism had clouded her judgment, leading her to prioritize financial comfort over love, companionship, and shared values. Her perception of a life partner was skewed by the world she had embraced, and she failed to seek God's guidance in making one of the most significant decisions of her life. As Antoinette continued down this path, her father, a deeply religious man, watched with growing concern. He observed the change in her character and values, and he recognized the dangerous path she was treading. With a heavy heart, he attempted to guide her back to the faith and principles she had once held dear. Her father quoted Proverbs 3:5-6, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding, in all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your path straight." He encouraged Antoinette to turn to God for direction in her quest for a life partner and to seek a love rooted in faith, not materialism. Antoinette's father, heartbroken but unwavering in his faith, turned to prayer. He spent countless nights on his knees, interceding for his daughter's spiritual awakening and guidance. He prayed for her to find her way back to God and to seek His direction in the choices she made. His prayers echoed the words of Proverbs 16:3, "Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plans." He entrusted Antoinette's life into God's hands, believing that her heart would eventually soften and that she would rediscover her faith. Despite her initial resistance, Antoinette couldn't ignore the persistent voice of her father and the tug of her own conscience. She felt a void within her, a longing for the spiritual connection she had forsaken in her pursuit of material wealth. Her heart ached for something deeper, something more meaningful than the superficial relationships she had experienced. As she prayed and sought God's guidance, she began to attend church services once again. The familiar hymns and scripture readings stirred something within her soul. Antoinette found herself drawn to the messages of faith and love, messages that had been missing from her life for far too long. Antoinette's journey towards rediscovering her faith was a gradual process, but it was transformative. As she delved deeper into her spiritual journey, her perspective on life and love began to shift. She realized that wealth and material possessions were not the defining factors of a fulfilling life. The wisdom of Proverbs 16:3, "Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plans," became her guiding principle. Antoinette started to pray fervently for God's direction in her quest for a life partner, and she asked for the patience to wait for the right person. As Antoinette's faith was rekindled, she met a kind and humble man named David, who shared her renewed commitment to spirituality. Their love blossomed, and it was grounded in a deep connection that extended far beyond materialism. Their shared values and faith became the foundation of their relationship. David's love and support were a testament to the transformative power of faith. With him, Antoinette experienced a love that was pure, unselfish, and rooted in the spiritual principles she had embraced once more. Antoinette's journey, from a materialistic pursuit of wealth to a return to her faith, was a testament to the wisdom of Proverbs 16:3. Her commitment to God's guidance led her to a love that was genuine and fulfilling, devoid of the shallow desires for material benefits that had once clouded her judgment. Her story served as a powerful reminder that seeking God's direction in the most significant decisions of life was essential. It highlighted the importance of prioritizing faith, love, and shared values in the search for a life partner, and that true fulfillment could only be found in the embrace of God's wisdom. As Antoinette's transformation became more evident, her friends and acquaintances took note. They witnessed the shift in her priorities, the light in her eyes, and the peace she exuded. Some, inspired by her journey, began to re-evaluate their own choices and beliefs. Antoinette's story became a source of encouragement for those around her. Antoinette's newfound faith was put to the test when life presented its inevitable challenges. The couple faced financial struggles, health issues, and other trials. Yet, they navigated these challenges hand in hand, relying on their faith to guide them through difficult times. Antoinette learned that God's direction wasn't just about finding love but about sustaining it through all of life's ups and downs. Antoinette and David's wedding was a testament to their spiritual journey. They exchanged vows not only before their loved ones but also before God, reaffirming their commitment to follow His direction in their marriage. The ceremony was filled with love, faith, and a profound sense of purpose. With their faith at the center of their lives, Antoinette and David began to experience blessings beyond measure. They dedicated their time to helping others, volunteering at the local church, and participating in charitable activities. Their love story was not just a tale of personal transformation, it became a beacon of hope for others seeking to find a deeper connection to faith and love. In the years that followed, Antoinette and David's journey continued. They became parents and instilled in their children the importance of seeking God's direction in all aspects of life. Their story served as an inspiring legacy for the next generation, a reminder that materialism could never replace the genuine joy that faith and love brought. Antoinette's story was a lesson of a lifetime, demonstrating that the pursuit of material wealth, while tempting, could never replace the depth and richness that faith and love offered. Her journey underscored the wisdom of Proverbs 16:3, "Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plans," as she found love and fulfillment by seeking God's direction in her life. Her transformation served as a beacon of hope for those who had lost their way in the glittering maze of materialism, reminding them that it was never too late to rekindle their faith and embrace the love that came from a spiritual connection. Antoinette's story was a testament to the power of faith and the promise that God's direction could lead to a love that was not only genuine but also eternal.